God, I'm so excited to be here. I love Long Beach. You can tell I don't live here. But it's the whole reason I exist. My parents met at Long Beach State, so it's pretty cool. But I'm visiting from Western Montana, and we do have a little comedy circuit there. But, Mom, are you getting this? Oh, you are? Okay, cool. I brought my mom with me.
One job.
But I live in Western Montana, and every stereotype you have ever heard is true. It's all true. There are wild animals running around the streets. The deer have learned how to use crosswalks. I see turkeys square up with cars. I saw one win against a Prius one time. And if I wasn't already glad that I didn't drive a Prius. All right. Most importantly, though, everybody going to or working at the university there gets signed up for text message alerts when there's a bear, because that's really, really common. Especially during like COVID era, we would get text messages sometimes multiple times a day, and they would say, "Be bear aware. There's bear. Be careful." And it's like a whole paragraph on what to do should you see the bear. It's really simple. Don't touch it. However, you have a bunch of stoned college students stuck in quarantine for months, so the text message is like a challenge. What's worse is that they tell you like exactly where it is. One night it's at the tennis courts. Be bear aware. Stay away from the tennis courts, and you kind of see a couple moving that way on the Barstool, Instagram, all the comments. It's like a contest. It's like who's gonna pet the bear first. And then there was a few days that went by. We didn't get any texts. We didn't hear anything. We started to get worried that something had happened to the bear. And then one night, it's like a Tuesday. 11 o'clock at night, we get a text, "Be bear aware, bear spotted at Greek Row." In the University District, all the posts and stuff on Instagram is pictures of a bear photoshopped in front of a Sigma Chi flag with legislative workouts and things. It was great, but most importantly, there was one time where there was a mountain lion reported in the University District. Mountain lions, also known as cougars. So every comment on Instagram was like, "Yo, whose mom is out here? And do you mind if I let her in?" I was at church the other week. Shout out Catholic. We got Catholics in the house. Several of you. Oh my God, I love LA. But I'm sitting there, and there's a framed picture of Pope Francis up in front. There's a candle. There's a vigil for him. Pope Francis died. J.D. Vance killed him. But I'm sitting there, I get to thinking, and the sun is coming down through the stained glass windows, and that guilt to me. I'm like, on Easter Sunday, April 20th, I was at a stand-up open mic, and I was up there telling jokes about Jesus. So maybe it's my fault. And for a girl who likes kissing girls, to kill the Pope that was cool with that was really fucked up for me to do. But, I always say this, every good Catholic is a little bit sacrilegious, and that's fine, as long as you don't kill the Pope. But as I'm sitting there in my Catholic guilt, I see this little old lady walk up down the aisle and sit a few pews in front of me, and she has a red wool cowboy hat on, matching red coat, little black gloves, her little glasses. I have never seen my future so clearly. I want to be one of those iconic old ladies when I grow up with like a wicked closet and all those weird legendary stories that might be true, but I'm scared to ask. And I mean, I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I'm that weird fun aunt with an art degree that shows up to family events alone and doesn't even seem a little perturbed and brings great gifts. But I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, cool aunts are born, but legendary old ladies are made. I gotta lock the fuck in.
There you go.
I'm serious about this. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much.